Oh, can't believe my own eyes. How the hell did he manage that?
1, 2, 3. Wow, if I hadn't have seen it with my own eyes, James, I wouldn't have believed it.
This is how much the tag team titles mean. Not only to the champions, obviously, who hold that gold, but the chasing pack as well. Oh, what?
Nails him. Kyle Williams King ran straight into that European uppercut, nearly taking his nose off his face.
And now, ironically, Krieger, the one looking to tag in Liu King Sharp. Cannot even believe that Liu's in one piece on the ring apron.
You can see it asking for the tag, climbing up to that top rope, anything to get that tag in from his partner.
Wouldn't it be something if Liu King Sharp tagged in and won this match for his team? Wouldn't that prove so much, not only to Krieger, but the entire watching world here on ICW Fight Club? But crucially, the KOE look like they're going to tag as well.
Oh, here he comes, Liu King Sharp, as he fashion up, Wolf blasts him with a drop kick, throwing himself with reckless abandon at both members of the KOE.
Look out, here we go, this is Liu King Sharp's wheelhouse, that steel chair.
He's got Simon Cassidy's steel chair.
The referee now just...
Thomas Kearns trying to get out of the ring. You can see the protest from Liu King Sharp.
The referee saying no chance in hell. You're not using that steel chair.
Oh, look at that.
Small package.
And he's not a legal man.
Well, there you go. The referee laying down the law here, Thomas Kearns.
You can see he's actually arguing, I'm not a legal man.
Oh,
but if the legal
behind.
man is Kai Williams King, they're going to steal it. He's got a handful of overalls. Oh, look at that. The KOE have got a tag team title shot.
Your winners, KOE.
James, that came down to the wrong man being in the ring, but again, was it a calculated move, opportunistic move by the KOE, who have now changed the landscape of the ICW Tag Team title picture. It's going to be the KOE taking on the 9-9?
What a match that's going to be, but agony for Liu King Sharp and Krieger. Liu tried to bring the steel chair into the match. Referee stopped that, and then from behind, the low blow, the roll up, the victory for the KOE.
Liu King Sharp and Krieger will get another chance. They will be back in the hunt again, but they just got played.
And a couple of fights to take us out of the title hunt. Liu King Sharp and Krieger still going for gold.
Now I'm in my environment. Now I am wrestling under traditional wrestling rules, the rules of the sport of my people. I have taken on all comers. I have beaten everyone that has stood in my way, including British wrestling legend, one of the best wrestlers in the world, Doug Williams. He is an icon of British wrestling. And he fell before me. He fell to a god. And just like anybody that comes in my way under traditional wrestling rules, obosto theo and nado vero que nado na fiso jame. If ICW wants to thrive, traditional wrestling should be the norm. In traditional wrestling rules, I prove why I am o Galideroso Gibreos, the superior Cypriot.
Stand out from the crowd. Choose your style at ICWshop.com. Exclusive designs from Insane Championship Wrestling you won't get anywhere else on the planet. From your favorite ICW events, Fear and Loathing, Square Go to ICW Fight Club as seen on the WWE Network. And don't forget to rep your favorite ICW star with designs from The Purge, Kez Evans, Leighton Buzzard, BT Gunn, Molly Spartan, and many, many more. Why settle for crazy when you can go insane at ICWshop.com?
Thatcher. It's a big night tonight, mate, for both you and I. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into tonight. You know what you're getting yourself into with me, one-on-one in a false count anywhere match. What you done to Alex last week, I know you said it's just a casualty on your road to the top, mate, but I don't believe that for a second. You knew exactly what you were doing to Alex. You knew exactly what was going to happen from that. And you're in here talking about how Thatcher ruled these streets with an iron fist for many years, but what you're forgetting, Thatch, her reign came to an end at one point, and tonight, so does yours.
Heated words for our huge main event, Falls Count Anywhere, tonight.
Absolutely massive, Billy, not only for Logan Smith, but also Thatcher Wright as well, who wants to lead by example. Who's going to come out on top in your main event?
Alright, James, we're seeing it. What a tear through ICW has been undertaken by the Superior Cypriot. This one will be off the chain after picking up a huge win last week.
Making his way to the ring from Limassol, Cyprus. He is the Superior Cypriot, Theo Doro!
Now, whether you like his attitude, whether you like what he does in a wrestling ring, you cannot argue, James, that Theodoros arrived with a huge victory over international wrestling legend Doug Williams.
Well, Billy, that's going to be a landmark moment. In years to come, people all over the world will look back on last week's Fight Club and declare that the evening the Superior Cypriot arrived.
It looks intense, as always, ready for action here tonight. This one, though, is going to be something a little different out of his wheelhouse.
Coming down the aisle, hailing from parts unknown, he is the Winged Emperor, Talon Jr.
A personification of excitement. This young man already garnering one hell of a reputation. I can tell you this, James, the C Clash of Styles is going to be a sellout of the curtain.
No doubt about it. You know, Theodoros riding the crest of a wave on Cloud 9.
What is this? Directo! Just another example of the way ICW management continues to disrespect the pure sport of wrestling, the sport of my people. I have defeated a wrestling icon. I have defeated one of the, if not the greatest active British wrestler in Doug Williams. I cemented my status as a wrestling god. And this is what they gave me. Somebody who belongs in a cartoon. So what's going to be next week? Am I going to be facing SpongeBob SquarePants?
Oh! Theo letting his mouth write a check. Maybe his body can cash. Talon Jr. was not going to sit aside and listen to that. He got drop kicked right in the chops. Just the quickness of that, James, but it was a little bit of fury behind it.
Yeah, and here comes Talon Jr. again.
Whoa!
Unbelievable offense.
Corkscrew plancha in mid-air.
Well, last week, Billy, of course, Theodoros in a technical wrestling classic against Doug Williams. Talon Jr. offers something a little bit different, and I don't think Theo's quite prepared for it.
Hailing from parts unknown, taking him down to the mat, working on the leg almost straight away, taking away the effective leaping and high-flying ability that Talon Jr. has. This young man, you could see it, well over 6 foot, made up very well, but that vertical leap, that sick vertical leap that we have seen is one of the weapons that the Superior Cypriot is targeting.
Yeah, you're not going to see anything like that from Theodoros. Certainly not in the early moments of this match. Doros likes to dissect his opponents, break them down, and then finish them off.
Now, Theodoros said he maybe hadn't had a fair swing in the realm of insanity the first time round under this traditional wrestling rules mantra that he's had. He has had nothing but success, but this is it. Oh! He's a marked man because he's got a rep, and these young talents are coming after it.
2 count for Theodoros, who will not take his eyes off that leg of Talon Jr. And then